I hear Don coming down the driveway on the unicycle because he's crunching leaves and crunching acorns. Hey, you're loud. You're loud with all of that crap on the driveway.
Yeah, you should hear all the little acorns when I run over them. They like, you know, snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah, I was hearing them. I could hear you coming. Normally on the unicycle, it's a quiet electric vehicle. You can't hear it.
Yeah.
Good morning. The girls have already eaten. You're a little late. I figured your tummy wouldn't allow you to miss too much. Hey, good morning, buddy. Good morning. Hi. Oh, I'm more important than food. I like it. Hey, Donnie. It's been a few days since I've been down on the floor with you for various reasons.
Yeah.
And then you've got an eye doctor's appointment this morning, so you're not going to get to just chill too much down here either today.
Yeah. It's funny, my doctor's appointments always come in batches. I have my dermatologist appointment, and the labs, and then the doctor's appointment, and now the optometrist guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but this is the last one
for this year.
Yes, for
last scheduled checkup.
Well, it'll start fall of next year. It used to be summer. It's now creeped into the fall because of that. Oh, you only can do it once a year. Oh, I have a dentist appointment next week. I forgot about that. So I got one more.
I am starting to go through the Legos, and I'll be sorting mostly by color. I'm making good progress, but you know, this was like a couple-hour bin, and I've only been at it about 30 minutes, if that. The good thing here is there are a lot of these thin bricks. So this is a one wide by 6 long by 1 height. Anyway, these are wall bricks for the houses, and I would say for some of those big houses that I've been doing, the last 2 that have, you know, one is red and one is green, you need upwards of 60 of these bricks to do one of those houses of the same color, not the same length. So some can be 10 long, some can be 6 long, some can be 4 long, but you need, I would say, upwards of 70. So there are a lot of those bricks in here, and I'm really pleased about that. These wide bricks, those are the size that people would use to do other stuff, but not these adult style sort of modular houses. So I still have more sorting to do. He's moving, folks. He's got to go. He's late. It's time.
Oh, I'm not that late.
You and Jules have a good time. I'm going to actually head out to Walmart, but I'm just going to take Ruby. It just wasn't lining up where it was going to work us going together today. You know, we usually go together. On my agenda this afternoon is definitely to pack up the 2 Halloween inflatables and put out Tom Turkey. I also have a Snoopy Pilgrim. We'll see what I'm motivated to put out, but that is on the list. And I am about 15 minutes behind Dawn, but headed to Walmart now. After I drive for a little bit, of course, the PSI numbers will be updated, and once I see that they do indeed all look good, I'll change back to energy, because that's all right. I would say 42 and 41 is good for not warm, and we're gonna call that good. Let's see how busy the voting looks here at South Park. Now, since we've had so many people vote already, one would think that it's not going to be super bad today, and I'm going to tell you that it's not super bad today. I won't turn in there to play pogo. I'll leave that parking area to the people that are voting today, to be courteous. I don't see any kind of line. I think most of those cars are probably poll workers or people there to talk to you about who to vote for that are appropriately away from the poll but you know, in the vicinity. So I think you could vote there today, no problem. It's a little bit of a breeze this morning, but I wouldn't call it cold or uncomfortable in any way. It's nice. I wanted some kitty litter and they're out. So I can buy this one, but I can't reach that. I'm finding what I need. I got cream and cat food, and someone helped me with the litter. A nice tall customer. I don't see any new Hot Wheels put out, and what they did have, they've really sold. Walmart has sold most of the mums. They still have pansies though. If they were to mark down these camellias, I would pick up a few. So that's what I'm looking at. Oh, lights are always more expensive than you want them to be, and anyway, I found the replacement for what I had. I grabbed 2 boxes. It's bike assembly time. Wow, you can actually buy a new blow mold. It's right at $35. I really like that little porch tree. You know, it says porch, but then it doesn't say it's outside. I have to wonder if it would really do okay in the rain, if the rain blew on it or something. I looked for the box just to read, but I don't see it. I don't think they have it, which I guess is not too surprising since it looks really nice and it's not too expensive. Whatever Halloween stuff they have left is 50% off like you'd expect. Came out to find this bad boy parked near me, not too close or anything. I'm loaded up. We'll head to the house. I got some stuff over there on the left for Michelle when I see her Thursday. That jewelry box is over there that I got yesterday. There's my Donnie. Come on up that hill. You go, Donnie. It's not fair when I catch you going up the hill, is it?
Yeah, it's not fair going up the hill.
Love you. He had told me he was gonna go run as soon as he got home because the weather's nice and he can't see anything with his eyes dilated anyway, so why not put on some sunglasses, which he normally wouldn't wear on his run, and go get his run out of the way, and I fully support that. Johnny is hoping I'm going to come in and make him a chicken fajita with a piece of leftover chicken, so hopefully he'll come out and help me in with my purchases, which are somewhat heavy and substantial. I got Tide, I got cat litter, I got cat food, you know. I got cream. I got important things. Come up slow, look for my kitties. You know, I can come up. God, really, you know what the camera can't see? I can't see anything either. I've told Dawn it's really bad when you come up over that hill at certain times in the day. You just cannot really, now I can see, whoo, cannot really see. I came into the garage and Jules is quote unquote on. She's doing that thing where she makes sure there doesn't, you know, there's no smell in the car. So she's running the heat pump for a little bit to dry things out. Interesting. I'll park Ruby in the garage in a bit when someone's out here to spot the cats, or I can see where I'm going. It couldn't be any more perfect. It's a little after 1 p.m. Don should be back from his run anytime now. I've got Johnny's lunch made and the groceries put away and a couple of things run up to the attic, and yeah, this won't take long. We'll just call you Sunglass Boy today.
Yeah, well, you know, they dilated my eyes and said, you know, keep sunglasses on.
I hear you. Inflatables are easy. Take it out of the box. If it's the first year, snap the strings onto the I don't know what you would call that, but to the canvas areas where they're supposed to go. Read the instructions. Usually there's a couple of them down near the very base so he doesn't slide around, and then there's some for the guide strings. Use the corkscrew ones for where needed, because they really do a good job, especially in the fall when it gets windy, of keeping them from moving around. Plug them in. Pro tip, let it come up, get it where you want it, and then put the stakes in, because you really need to see how big it is and which way you want it to turn, and you can't do that if it's not inflated. And if you need to deflate it to get to the ones near the base to screw the tent stakes in, that's fine. But you probably got to inflate it first. I'm turning this guy in a different direction this year. Usually he faces the house, but I'm thinking they're both facing the driveway this year. All right, they're installed. I didn't skimp on strings or a corkscrew tie downs. I went and got a pair of pliers to help me turn the loop on the corkscrew tent stakes, and I'm good. We're good till Thanksgiving. The other two guys are drying upstairs. I'm gonna go in the house and set in a reminder to come out later on tonight and box them up, or at least turn them off. Don was up in the garage attic putting all the boxes back on the shelves, closing them up, things he and JB used for their projects while JB was here. I think he's finishing up his podcast over here. Before he comes in the house, he's got his ears in. Don just got a new Google Opinion Rewards survey. And first off, yesterday he had a survey that paid out $1. Like a whole dollar for a survey.
Yes, right. Podcast survey.
Yeah, I get really him listening to podcasts seems to generate a lot more surveys. I think I just ought to start running them on my phone. It's not fair. But today you guys will be really interested in this survey. What is your opinion of the following brand, company, or product?
Okay.
Lucid Motors.
Oh.
Industry, auto, and vehicles. I am not familiar enough to have an opinion. I know it, but I have no opinion about it. Very positive, somewhat negative, very negative, prefer not to answer.
Well, I'm either very positive or very somewhat. I guess I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and go very positive.
Okay, I clicked very positive for you.
Yes, because, you know, if they have it shipped...
10 cents. I'm sorry, that one didn't earn you the big bucks. But let's see. Sometimes he gets multiple ones back to back.
Oh. Well,
no survey at this time.
Oh, I gave him the wrong answer.
I would have thought that, but yeah. I mean, really,
you can't be truthful.
Right, but
you don't survey people and get truthful answers, do you?
Yeah, Don now gets upset and goes, I haven't had a survey in 8 hours. That's Where's right. my survey for today? He likes this make money thing I've turned him on to.
Yeah. Well, nobody else cares what I think, but that Google pays me cash. So I have to say, I'm liking COVID. It has made a positive change in all of my doctor's appointments. My dentist appointment, which was back in May, I was like one of the first people they took in. I drove up in the parking lot, called them like they asked me to. They met me at the door. They're glad to see me. Took my temperature and all that stuff and went straight into the chair, no waiting. So I go to my dermatologist in July. I do the thing. Girl gives me, I forgot my mask. She gives me my mask. She gives me hand sanitizer. She checks me in. The next person checks me in and just says, you know, wait here for a second, and they come and get me, and I go straight back, no waiting. I'll go to the doctor's appointment. Told me to wait in the car. If the phone rings, I meet them at the door, go straight in, no waiting. And it's like, I'm liking this. The same thing happened today with the eye doctor. They tell you to walk up to the door. They check your temperature. Ask you if you traveled out of the country, yada, 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 yada. You go in. I had to wait 5 minutes. That's the place I usually wait 55 minutes. So I'm totally into this COVID thing. It has cut the amount of time I spend interacting with the medical people significantly down. I know it's a little selfish, self-centered, but it's great to be able to actually make an appointment, show up on time, and get in and get out. One
last thing, I wanted to turn my pumpkin into a turkey. And you can't press those dowel rods in. It's easier just to drill a hole. Easy peasy. Just make sure to point the drill down and not at an angle so your things don't lean. I had to fix the first hole. It's going on 7 o'clock and I'm just a smidge late on getting the stew started in the Instant Pot since it's got to cook for an hour and cool for 10. Johnny's outside doing his taekwondo, and I did get some Lego parts. Don went on the unicycle out to the mailbox for me, and the thing that you would most be able to notice is I got the pieces to finish that roof line above the windows there. I may have overfilled Don's bowl.
Make a mess. It's
my fault.
Make a mess. It's good though.
We're going to watch Andy Griffith because I need a break from the election returns.